Russian President Vladimir Putin arrived in the United Arab Emirates Wednesday on a lightning visit, one that the Russian authorities and state media are playing up. This is one of the few foreign trips Putin has made since he ordered his troops to invade Ukraine. The trip was politically charged, but Putin assured Russians it had an economic component.
A number of large projects in the oil and gas sector are being implemented. We also cooperate with OPEC Plus.
OPEC Plus is a group of countries allied with OPEC, led by Russia. Both Russia and the UAE are highly dependent on their oil and gas revenues, and although they are in very different political situations, experts believe they share common objectives.
Putin is not traveling alone. So he has quite a large delegation of people, most of whom are representing not only political sector of the Russian government, but also the economic affairs. So we definitely should expect them discussing the situation in the oil market and further coordination of efforts within OPEC Plus.
In the context of Moscow's confrontation with the West, the Kremlin sees an opportunity in this type of high-level meeting to show its domestic audience that Russia is not isolated despite international sanctions. In addition to the UAE, Putin's tour included Saudi Arabia, which has close relations with Washington. As the war between Israel and Hamas continues to make international headlines, analysts say images of Putin visiting with the Saudis give Moscow an opportunity to portray itself as a counterweight to the United States.
The West, and the United States especially, but Europe too, has so significantly sided with Israel, right? And certainly in the Middle East, it is the West is perceived as sort of completely uncritically siding with Israel, and that helps Russia's narrative of arguing that, you know, the West is this imperialist, hegemonic power that has all these double standards.
Russia faces a second winter in its war against Ukraine, international isolation, and an economy weakened by a drop in world oil prices. All of these elements forcing the Russian leadership to look to its few remaining friends. For the VOA Moscow Bureau, Elizabeth Cherneff, VOA News.